Okay, so this problem says the ratio of heights between two similar cylinders is 2 to 5. What is the ratio of their volume? All right, so the first thing that I like to do is I like to figure out, well, what is the scale factor? If my heights go from 2 to 5, if that's the ratio, what would the scale factor be? And remember, to do scale factor, we use image over pre-image. So in this case, the image would be 5, and the pre-image would be 2. So to get my scale factor, I'm going to do 5 over 2, which is 2.5. So basically what that says is my cylinder is getting 2.5 times bigger. So now I want to know what that does to the ratio of their volumes. Well, I always go back to the shortcut of thinking about units. When you find volume, that's in units cubed. Because, like, say you had a cube, you would do a length times a width times a height. So that's a cube. All right? So we know our units are cubed. That's kind of a shortcut to tell us what's going to happen to the volumes. We can take our scale factor of 2.5 and we can cube it, and that'll tell us how much bigger those volumes are going to become. So if we do 2.5 cubed, we get 15.625. That means that the ratio of the new volumes would equal 15.625. In other words, my second volume would be 15.625 times bigger than my first volume. All right, and so this specifically says what is the ratio of their volumes, not just how are they related. So we would need to write our final answer as a ratio. So what you could do is you could go back to your original ratio, and you could cube each of those pieces. So 2 to the third power is 8. 5 to the third power is 125. So the volumes could be written as a ratio of 8 to 125, which if you actually divided 125 by 8, that would give you that 15.625, which we just talked about, that the volume of the image would have to be that much times bigger than the original. So you would write, if it wants specifically the ratio, you would write your answer as this ratio. You would just take your original ratio and you would raise each piece to the third power, because again we're dealing with volume, and volume is units cubed.